Week 13 of the National Football League. We'll see Baker Mayfield as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Broncos and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Ravens, and that means here comes Lamar Jackson, league's MVP and an All-Pro in 2019.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 27, Jackson. And Woods has it complete. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Penny, a first down carry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A look at the numbers from Penny last week. 14 carries, 71 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read, but it certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah,
he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing there, but this pass is going to be incomplete.
He's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Broncos send Corliss Waitman out to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 33. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Mayfield. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's got the first down and more. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the option, here's Drake. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Penny. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson going to run.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Tucker's kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Take it in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Week 13 here in the NFL. First weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now. And we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a 2nd straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. First down, Mayfield.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken around the 12. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Jackson. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Jackson's throw brought in here by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Jackson will throw again. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Mayfield to throw it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Put a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So thanks to
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bronco offense ready to begin this 3rd quarter play. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Mayfield lets it fly for Thielen. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. The quick feed by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
Jackson going to hold on to it again.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Jackson now. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On 2nd down, Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Mayfield down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option.
The quick feet by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Penny up the middle. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's interference. Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll hand it to Drake here on the option.
Oh, look at the juke. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
13.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Report.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake.
This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he's going to go down again.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
They run it again with Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. The 40. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go. And he used those wheels of his, absolute devastating effect.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Phillips now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the gun, a give to Penny. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Penny hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A first down throw for Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield looks to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Mayfield now from the 50. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got